Welcome to a top 15 matchup with plenty of intrigue because it's the SEC versus the Big 12, two conferences with a long history of animosity. Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas Memorial Stadium, the home of the Kansas Jayhawks, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Jayhawks will kick this away to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using his legs, it's Franklin. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll ride the back again here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field, it's Brown. And the ball is hauled in. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wide out. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
And the Jayhawks are in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Daniels. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Nimrod. And a nice first down gain there. They can get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. Well, Kansas has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's Brown. Quick throw, caught over the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Bulls have first and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play. So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up second and 10 from their own 20.
Looking to throw. It's Daniels. On the move now. He gets loose. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Handoff with a single back formation. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, USF.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Williams. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Leading off the defender. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Bail back with another carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Jayhawks come up to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Daniels. Makes a quick grab. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass caught on a comeback route. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Jayhawks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Second down and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Brown. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense going with the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
One more play before they head to the locker room. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Go to the left. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They keep him guessing with a run. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Pop over the middle. It's Henderson. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's a draw. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. It's a reverse. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kansas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The USF offense is back out there now. On first down, it's play action. Slides the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Kansas offense is back out there now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Williams. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And on first down, right back to the running game. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and his back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Jayhawks will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Daniels. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now they'll run it on the draw. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Jayhawks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, it's Williams. 0 running route. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. To the air, it's Daniels. Looking to scramble. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sure hands. It's Isaac. Crosses the 25.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands. It's Singleton.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the 1st down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To throw, it's Brown. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Isaac. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, You better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They make stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
Finding away with their running game. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Kansas.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he steps out at the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. QB keeper all the way. He's got enough for the first down and still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The Bulls will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Brown. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to